going on, guys? The road to WrestleMania has begun. The Royal Rumble is done. And what a Royal Rumble it was. I really enjoyed it from start to finish. And we've got to talk about the start. The Women's Royal Rumble. What a Royal Rumble it was. In my opinion, the best Women's Royal Rumble of all time. Some great returns, great surprises, and what a debut. Let's talk about Naomi. The return of Naomi. She's looking great. Can't wait to see what she does. She's had a great outing here in this contest, in this Women's Rumble. Jade Cargill, ladies and gentlemen. Jade Cargill clearly has learned a lot more than she ever did in AEW. Fantastic. Didn't put a foot wrong. Looked far better in the 20 minutes she was in this than she ever did in AEW. That's because she's with women who know what they're bloody well doing. And that is the truth. Let's have it right. Jordynne Grace. Jordynne Grace, didn't expect that. Didn't expect TNA's knockout champion to be in this, did ya? Well, there you go. Forget about a forbidden door. There is no forbidden door. It's just chances. And she got her chance. She took her chance. And who knows where this may go for her. Big opportunity for Jordynne Grace. Tiffany Stratton. Future, man. She is the future of this division. No doubt about it. Becky Lynch looking good. Nia Jax. Got to give her some flowers, really. Because I was never a big fan of Nia Jax. Let's have it right. Never. Not her biggest fan. Not a member of the fan club. Excuse me. No way. Not a Nia Jax fan. But I've got to admit, really impressive. Since coming back, she's lost a bit of weight. She looks a bit sharper. She's a lot more confident in herself, and yeah, it's working. She's on fire. Let's keep it going, man. Let's keep that going. I wouldn't mind seeing her and Rhea Ripley at WrestleMania in the other main event, because we know what's happening now. We know after the story that was told in this match, with Bayley going from number 3 all the way to win it, over an hour in this match, setting records in this match. It has to be the story between her and Io, the match at WrestleMania. That is it, isn't it? Am I missing something? Someone tell me down below. Comment now. But it has to be Bayley versus Io Sky. The story is right there in front of you. That is the money right there. What a match it will be. What a story it will be. And Bayley. Yeah, babyface again. I'm all down for that. Will be money, definitely. This match was great. Gotta admit it. There are other women in there that really impressed me. Overall, the best women's rumble ever. And possibly the better rumble of the night. Arguably. In my opinion, it's right up there. It is. Definitely is. Next we got Roman Reigns, your tribal chief, head of the table. And it didn't matter how over LA Knight was. It didn't matter that Randy was hearing voices in his head. And it didn't matter how phenomenal AJ Styles is, ladies and gentlemen, because still, your tribal chief, head of the table, WWE heavyweight champion of the world, Roman Reigns. Reign continues. The streak continues. And there's only one place this streak will ever end, and has to end. And that is at WrestleMania, when the story ends. And we'll get to that story in a little bit, because we've got to talk about Logan Paul. We've got to talk about how phenomenal Logan Paul is. What a year he's had. He has got to be the fastest rising star, hasn't he? He has got to be one of the best, hasn't he? Isn't talked about enough, is he? Because that was phenomenal. And Kevin Owens is just knocking it out of the park, left, right and centre. Doesn't get enough credit. This was great. And they can continue this. They can go forward with this after the DQ. There's no doubt about that. The Men's Royal Rumble. The Men's Royal Rumble didn't have enough surprises for me. I had a few people in it who was like, what's the point? But other than that, Omos, what are you doing there? Other than that, yeah, this was good. Really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed seeing Jay and Jimmy coming out as 1 and 2. Bron Breakker, fantastic. Is he stepping up onto the main roster now? Are we doing this now, please? It's about bloody damn time. You've held him back long enough now. Come on, it's not even funny anymore that this guy is not in the main roster when others are. I mean, look at him. He went out there and absolutely just destroyed people. He looks like a star. He's built like a star. He is more than ready to go. So let's put him up there and let's do the business, shall we? It's about damn time. Bron Breakker in the main roster has to be done now after Royal Rumble. And he could definitely be someone to challenge maybe a Gunther for the IC title at WrestleMania. There's others I've got my eye on as well, like a Sami Zayn. I thought him and his interactions with Gunther kind of teased for me, maybe we could have that as a match at WrestleMania. That could work. With Gunther, let's talk about Gunther, shall we? Because Gunther, again, one of the MVPs of this match, and it's just a shame that there are other big names in this match and Gunther can't get that moment, that spot to win this Royal Rumble and get a chance to become the world champion like he so rightly deserves, in my opinion. He has been one of the best in this company over the last year, maybe even 2 years now. And yeah, it's about damn time he is given the opportunity to show that he is the best. But there's stories that need to be finished, obviously, and stories that need to be completed. CM Punk, amazing that he is actually back. Can you imagine saying a year ago, even 6 months ago, even back at Wembley in August, that yeah, at the Royal Rumble it will come down to CM Punk and Cody Rhodes, and Cody Rhodes will be eliminating CM Punk. You would have been laughed out the room. You really would have been. But it happened. It happened tonight, ladies and gentlemen. It did. And what a moment it was. And what the story that has to be finished is Cody Rhodes winning the World Championship against Roman Reigns at WrestleMania 40 in Philadelphia. It's what has to happen. It really is. Otherwise, what's the point in all of this? What's the point of Cody Rhodes going back to back, doing something that only Steve Austin, Shawn Michaels and Hulk Hogan ever did? What's the point in all of this? What's the point of him winning it again? This is the story that has to be completed now. The streak has to come to an end. Cody Rhodes has to become the world champion, and WrestleMania is the place it's going to happen. And this was a great WrestleMania, Royal Rumble, and a great way to start the road to WrestleMania 40. And if this is by any way is telling us like how good this is WrestleMania is going to be, then oh my God, we are in for one hell of a ride and one hell of a WrestleMania, in my opinion. If this Royal Rumble is anything to judge by, if it's anything to go by, then yeah, we are in for one hell of a WrestleMania, I do believe. This was fantastic. A great way to start the road to WrestleMania. I can't wait, and I'm going to try and do more reviews of Raws, SmackDowns, NXTs, all the pay-per-views leading up to WrestleMania, hopefully, if I can get my arse in gear and actually bother to watch them all. And yeah, but there will be more coming from this channel, hopefully, and I really appreciate everyone who's subscribed already and trying to get this channel to grow. If you could share this out with other wrestling fans and get them on board, get them to subscribe, get them to like, get them to contribute, I'd really, really appreciate it. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time.